Installing a Twistlock receptacle mounted to a drop ceiling and using a drop code with a Twistlock plug into the receptacle and a quad box in the end constitutes a code violation. This configuration violates specific requirements outlined in the National Electrical Code, or NEC. Firstly, NEC section 400.83 states that flexible cords and cable shall not be used as a substitute for fixed wiring. Using a drop cord in this manner essentially replaces permanent wiring with a flexible cord, which is a direct violation. Secondly, NEC section 400.86 prohibits flexible cords from being run through holes in walls, ceilings, or floors. Although not explicitly mentioned that the cord runs through a hole, the intent of this section is to prevent the use of flexible cords as a permanent wiring method, which is what this installation implies. The drop cord configuration is unacceptable for several reasons, primarily focusing on safety and code compliance. Firstly, safety concerns arise because a drop cord hanging from the ceiling creates a tripping or entanglement hazard. People might accidentally trip over the cord, potentially causing injury or damage to equipment. Additionally, the cord could become entangled in machinery or other objects, leading to further safety risks. Secondly, the use of a drop cord with a Twistlock plug is not permitted for permanent installations. Electrical codes emphasize the importance of using permanent wiring methods for long-term power distribution to ensure safety and reliability. Flexible cords are intended for temporary connections of portable equipment, not as a substitute for fixed wiring. The acceptable and recommended solution is to install a permanent conduit or wireway from the drop ceiling to the desired location. This provides a safe and code-compliant method for supplying power to the interchangeable equipment. The conduit or wireway should contain the appropriate conductors and connectors to accommodate the equipment's electrical requirements. When selecting the conductors, ensure they are sized correctly for the load and that they are suitable for the environment in which they will be installed. Consider factors such as temperature, moisture, and exposure to chemicals when choosing the appropriate type of conductor. The connectors used should be compatible with both the conductors and the equipment being connected. Twistlock connectors are a good choice for interchangeable equipment, as they provide a secure and reliable connection. However, it is important to ensure that the connectors are properly rated for the voltage and current requirements of the equipment. When installing the conduit or wireway, follow all applicable electrical codes and standards. This includes properly supporting the conduit or wireway using approved fittings and connectors, and ensuring that all connections are made correctly. It is also important to properly ground the conduit or wireway to provide a safe path for fault current. In summary, the proposed installation of a Twistlock receptacle on a drop ceiling with a drop cord and quad box is a code violation and presents safety hazards. The proper solution is to install a permanent conduit or wireway from the drop ceiling to the desired location, ensuring that all electrical codes and standards are followed. Remember to consult the latest edition of the NEC and local electrical codes for specific requirements and guidelines.